So I held off on making this video a little bit because I wanted to play with the new tool and understand it a little bit more. And really, I was trying to figure out how to explain it. And I'll be honest, I'm not sure I came up with a good explanation. So we'll give it a shot and then we'll see where it goes. So this is a new application that is available within our workspace. So you should be able to get to it. And it's called Google Vids. And what is it? It's kind of a mix. It's kind of a mix between Google Slides and then throwing in some AI or artificial intelligence from Gemini to help create things, and then be able to apply video, audio, AI actors reading out scripts, and be able to make short videos using basically slide decks for something like training. So I don't know a better way of explaining it, maybe just to dive in and show you what it does, and then we'll kind of explore it together. So the first way to get to it is to go to vids.google.com, and you'll come into a screen that looks like this, and down at the bottom right, there's going to be a plus sign where you can create. And so it should come up with the option to be able to help create a video. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. In this case, and I think it may differ if you've got the advanced AI licenses versus not yet. You may only see like templates, record, or upload. You may, but the Gemini roll in, if you can actually type and do that, is pretty amazing, actually. So we're just going to do something simple today. Obviously, you could take up a lot of words to be able to provide specific instructions on what you want it to create. But in this case, we're just going to do create a video for a new employee based on Eagle County's information technology so the symbol, IT crash course, right? So this is our new employee orientation. It's the one that gives all of the instructions on how to use VPN and Gmail and everything. So it's kind of a big mashup of a lot of different concepts and guidance. So that's it. That's all I'm going to type. I referred to the document to use as the source, and I click create. So I told it who the audience was, and I told what the source was. So here it is. It pops up with an outline. So edit the outline. Welcome, IT support, contact information and availability, IT's commitment, Google Workspace, overview of workspace tools. This actually looks like a pretty good start. It goes through all the Google stuff, sharing calendars, secure email, importance of secure communication, retention. Yeah, that's good. Let's just go ahead and start there. So if I click next, then it's going to enable me to select from here a background. We'll go with the blue. And you'll see it just kind of lays out what the actual slides template looks like. And I'm going to go ahead and create the draft video. So once it finishes the magic, essentially it's going to create several different things. One, it's going to use Shutterstock or stock library images and video images to actually populate images in a slide deck. It's then also going to create the entire slide deck based upon that outline that we just went through. And you'll see here down at the bottom where each of the slides are. And I'll just go ahead and proceed. So IT County Crash Course, IT Department, Eagle County, IT Support. Not sure what the visuals there are that match up. It's close. Workspace tools. Yeah, that actually did meet your email account. All right, so the slides could use a little bit of flushing and work. They're a little bit, I don't know. They don't have as much meat as I would like from the IT Crash Course document, but decent start. I can come in and just like in a slide deck, I can, replace images. I can insert text. I can add record. So I'll get to the recordings and voiceover and stuff like that. But tables and charts, you can create a new scene, which is what they actually refer to the slides as. But these work very similar to slides in color adjusting and stuff like that. So then you'll see on the right-hand side, now I'll move myself over here. On the right-hand side, you'll see that in building out the slide deck, it did not just the slides themselves, scenes, but it also created a script. So over here on the right, for each of the actual slides, you'll see that there's a speaker's notes, right, that have been added as a script, which is pretty cool. It might not be as, in depth as you want it. That's easy. You can just add another sentence, or you can overwrite it, or you can customize it for that slide. So key speakers notes are what the narrative is going to say. And then down at the bottom, it gives you the option to be able to either record yourself. So if I click record myself, I can record with the camera. I can record with screen and camera. Like if I was doing like a demo, I can record just the screen, or I can record just the voiceover. In addition, I can just have AI generate the voiceover. So let's do that. So in this case, I need to be able to, let's just go to slide 1. Welcome to Eagle County's IT crash course. We're really excited to have you join our family. All right, so that's perfect, right? I know. So if I come in here, I have learned that the trick is you want to expand the slide or scene, because essentially when you start to do the recording, it's going to take up time down on the bottom of the screen there, and you'll see what I mean in just a second. But I typically like to expand it, and then I'll do the voiceover, or I'll have AI generated. In this case, we're just going to have AI generated. So generate the voiceover. You can select. So there's professional, friendly, descriptive, soothing, authoritative, conversational, informative, narrative. We're going to do friendly. New employee, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead and have that inserted into the timeline. And you can see, I'll go ahead and expand just the fit thing there, and do that because I'm going to grab the end of the slide and I'm going to shorten it down to the length of the audio clip that was inserted. And you can see there's like a little red line when you match it up with the actual audio. So if I go back to the very beginning, we'll go ahead and play it. Click play, and hopefully you'll be able to hear it. Hang on.
Welcome to Eagle County's IT crash course for new employees. We're really excited to have you join our family.
Okay, so that was the AI generated voice. Of course, you could do the record yourself, and you can replace like the image so that it's you actually speaking, kind of like the circle in the insert here. And then, yeah, once you're actually done and you feel great about your amazing presentation, you can share, of course, with other collaborators, but you can also, you can play it, but you can also download it as an MP4, or you can completely export it to Drive. And then once it's in Drive, it's just a video file that you could share on the internet. You could share to Eagle County staff only. You could share just with your team. Yeah, so I think by, either attaching a whole folder's worth of documents regarding your amazing project that you want to do an update on, or maybe it's employee training or orientation. Yeah, it's a really interesting tool, although I'm not entirely sure I'm confident I understand yet all of the different ways we might use it. But I definitely think it's interesting and wanted to let you know where it was and how to get to it. All right. Vids.google.com. Later.